Putri Juliani Johari. Now JJ is checking in again for a third episode. Alhamdulillah, another week has passed by and we hear encouraging news, especially at home, but very depressing news globally as the virus spreads around the world and the death counts increasing, especially in the United States of America and in some parts of Europe. Different countries right now we see react differently to coping with this pandemic situation, and different leaders are coming forward with different leadership styles. Well, it's no more business as usual, my friends. Clearly what we see and hear today is all about action speaks louder than words. Usually when I'm in class, I always say this with my students or participants, and let's agree to disagree, however, in a very respectful manner. So today I'm going to talk about the value of respect. What is value? People ask. I always have this definition that value is the fundamental belief and principle, what we think is right, good, fair, and just. So let's pause for a while, my friends. If I'm to ask you, what's your top 3 values in life? Okay, let's pause for a while. If you're alone, think about it. Your top 3 values in life, jot it down somewhere. Or if you with someone, or you're watching this video of mine with someone, well, share and discuss with whoever's beside you. Okay, let's continue. Done? For me, one of the top values that I embrace in life is the value of respect. When I talk about this value, I have to acknowledge my seafood coach, Captain Shan. Captain Shan always, when he talks, this topic is very close to him. When he talks about respect, he will always ask a question, what is your purpose in life? So I'm asking you, my friends, what is your purpose in life? My seafood coach has written a book, Coaching with Respect. And I tell you, you should read the book because he has come up or developed a respect model. To me, when I talk about respect, it's about moral obligation or moral recognition. It is an acknowledgement in attitude and conduct about dignity of person towards others. It's about sincerity in thoughts and actions. It's about consistency in your behavior, in our behavior, and it's about showing good example in behaving with others. I pause for a while because when I recall those days, for me, growing up in the 60s and 70s, I tend to use this term respect in a way that, because then parents were very strict in upbringing their children. For me growing up then, we called everybody who's older than us aunties, uncles, be it Auntie May or Uncle Morgan, regardless of their race or religion. However, today, mind you, I have with me 5 adult children, and they tell me, Umi, it's not that same anymore like what you have before in your earlier life. Now, if you call somebody auntie, uncle, they'll turn back to you and say, hey, I'm not your auntie, I'm not your uncle. So how do we appreciate this value of respect? Respect actually is about accepting someone who they are, even when they are different from you, even if you don't agree with them. It's about relationship that binds feelings of trust, safety, and well-being. So why is it so important, you ask me? It is important because when you talk about respect, it's how we react in our behavior towards others. It's important because it helps us to feel safe and to express ourselves. I always like to use short stories to demonstrate this value of respect. For example, there's a book or video that I've seen or read before. It's about teach your dragon manners. It's about manners, how to behave. Yeah, it's fun to have a pet dragon, but what if your dragon is rude? What if your dragon has got no manners? Is it fun? No, it's no more fun. So read a book, get the video, and see how to train your pet dragon to have manners. And that is about being respectful. And then I'll share also another story about the ugly duckling. I think you know this story. It's written by Hans Christian Andersen, the famous Danish poet and author. And it's about a little bird who was born in a barnyard, and he kind of suffered abuse from others because he was different. Why was different? Because he was born in a different place that he's not familiar, and others were not the same like he looks. But much to his delight, when he grew up later, he matured to become such a handsome swan. So again, does it really pay to be abusive, to be disrespectful? No. Given time, you need to respect others, because respecting all, especially your elders, is so important, especially for us as parents. Bringing up our children, our grandchildren, it's about the value of how to behave towards others. And if we are looking to improve our relationship, be it in business or for our own personal level, it's important to demonstrate this value of respect. Okay, you ask me, how do you do it? It's so simple. There are a lot of ways to do this, to demonstrate the value of respect, but I will just share with you only five, okay? Number one, how do you demonstrate this? Listen. So easy, but mind you, it says easy, but it's one of the most challenging skills that we can have. It's easier to talk than listen, right? Okay, second, encourage. 3, congratulate. How many of us congratulate people when we hear good news? Give it a thought. 4, be helpful. And 5, say thank you. Some people find it so difficult to say thank you. I just don't know why. Just say thank you. It's a gesture that is so simple and so easy. 2 words, thank you. Look, being respectful won't hurt. Look at most of the successful people in life. They have 2 things on their lips. 1, smile. Because smile helps to solve a lot of problems. 2, silence. Because it can help avoid problems. My father always used to say this to me. He said that if you have nothing important to say, keep quiet and shut your mouth. And I always remember to this day. If I have nothing important to say, I just keep myself silent. So, my friends, these days we seldom reward this virtue of respect. Agreed. We are not always perfect, but we strive to do the best that we can most of the times. What is it about being so difficult to show respect to others? What matters to me most is that when you are not around anymore, how do you want people to remember you? I have been blessed so far. I enjoy doing what I do. I am doing exactly what I want to be doing. Remember, respect is R. Reach out. E. Every other person out there. S. Smile and be sincere. P. But please be prepared, my friends. E. Every other person out there is not the same as you are. C. Careful with your thoughts and actions. T. This is important. Treat others as how you want them to treat you in return. Okay, that's it for our segment or episode this time. Stay safe. JJ checking out. And before I do that, please remember, life doesn't happen to you. Life happens for you. Bye.